Beasley Show, episode number 92.
Wow.
Yeah, number 92, and we're here at Fanboy Expo in Lakeland, and I'm sitting with Pocahontas herself, Irene Bedard. Thank you for agreeing to talk to me this afternoon.
Well, I'm so glad. I'm honored too, and I'm honored to meet your bear.
Yeah, this is Mr. Beasley. He does all my shows. Well, most of my shows. You want to hold him?
I would love to.
So we're here in Lakeland, which is almost Orlando, home of the Disney, and so you get a lot of Disney fans to come and visit you here at the Fanboy Expo.
Yep. A lot of Disney fans. Well, it's Fanboy Expo, so I've got all kinds of interesting people come to say hi.
There's a ton of people over here that are like a lot of cosplay. Do you like watching the people like cosplay and dress up and stuff like that?
Yeah, I just for the first time I just saw John Smith.
Oh, you just saw John Smith?
I don't think I've ever seen a John Smith.
You get a lot of people that come as Pocahontas?
Yes.
How about a Miko? Has anybody ever come as Miko?
No one's come as Miko.
We need. All right. So for folks watching this in the future, come dressed up as Miko. I mean, you're gonna love it, right?
Yes.
So, how did you go about getting the part of the voice of Pocahontas? Obviously, it can't be easy, right? Like they didn't just call you up and be like, "Hey, do you want to be Pocahontas?" Like, how did that whole thing come about?
Well, I'm definitely blessed. My very first film was not an animated film; it was a live action, and it was a Disney film called Squanto: A Warrior's Tale.
Okay.
And then the second film I did was Lakota Woman Siege Wounded Me, which was produced by Jane Fonda. But
that's pretty cool.
The casting director who cast me in that film had recommended me to the casting director of Pocahontas. And in between filming those two films, I went and met with them, and we had the greatest time. My cheeks were hurting. I was laughing. We just had a great time. And I walked out of there going, wow, that was so fun. It would be a lot of fun to do a Disney film. And
well, you had already done like you said, live action, working with the Disney company, and then was it just to be an iconic Disney princess? Is that just like a dream come true? Did you ever, in your wildest dreams, think that you would be a Disney princess?
No, I had no idea. I'm just a girl from Alaska. I'm in Yupiak and Yupik, and it never even occurred to me that I would be. I just think of myself as a storyteller. It's a very traditional kind of position in life. So I really never thought that I was going to be doing storytelling on film. So it was just pretty surreal. Growing up, you on Sunday nights, we'd watch the Disney, the castle with Tinkerbell coming out, and it never ever would have ever crossed my mind that I would be
that you could be working, and this is like you for life, no matter no matter what. Like this is you. Like that's got to be a pretty good feeling. You see yourself, or is it odd? Is it odd seeing it and being like, that's me?
Well, it's kind of like getting to be Santa Claus your whole life, and from little ones to the ones that have now grown up, that kind of magical face. The people just they become little when they come to say hi.
And no matter what, if they were young in what 1995, if they were young in 1995, when they see you, they're still young. No matter how old that they are, they see you, they become young again. And every year, it doesn't matter, 95, 96, all the way to 2016, they're young. That's
again,
right. So, but we were talking off camera and real quick, and you were saying that your son is a huge professional wrestling fan.
Oh yes, he is. He's gonna be so excited that I'm doing this right now.
Do you ever get a chance to go and talk to there's other professional wrestlers at these events? Do you ever get a chance to go and talk to them as well?
Well, usually I'm stuck here, so I'm so glad you came here to meet me.
I will be sure to send some people over and come talk to you. So you said you try to get to the professional wrestling events and stuff like that whenever.
Definitely.
So who are some of your favorites?
Oh, well, you. No, it's a whole lot of fun. I love the the spectacle and the sound sounds and the lights and the
it's a big. I mean, it's a big show. Like, you know, it's a big. It's almost like Broadway, but like, whoa, it's like the voice of God.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of wrestlers, Ricky Steamboat. Whoa, he's the Dragon. Have you ever met Ricky the Dragon Steamboat?
I have not.
Oh my God, he's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. He was just so clean. Everything about him was so clean. But anyways, but you get a chance to go out there. You said your son is a huge wrestling fan. Who's your son's favorite?
Well, oh my gosh, you know, he loves him. I mean, whenever we go with like a little gaggle of boys, and so they've all got their favorites that they come and support. And,
right.
You know, especially being out there in Ohio, and so there's it's just a great way to kind of bring the world to this place.
Right. Yeah. It's so what's a normal Saturday night for you?
A normal
Saturday night.
Wow. I'm a mom, so you know we're generally just coming back from baseball and then going and watching a film or having kids over for sleepover or going out to play basketball at the court or
That's pretty cool. Like just the family, the family units. So they're into baseball as well. I'm a big baseball fan as well.
Oh yeah,
we got spring training down here in the Florida.
Yeah.
Do you ever, when you go to these conventions, do you ever bring your family with you? Are they ever able to come down and travel, especially to a place like Central Florida, like Orlando? There's Disney.
Yeah.
There's all these things. Do you ever get a chance to bring your family from Ohio to Florida?
Yeah.
Is that where they're at now? They left you. They're like, I'm gonna go ride Space Mountain.
No, not to Florida, but I've been here to Walt Disney World. I came out one time with my son, and it was a hurricane rain.
Oh wow!
But we had a great time anyway.
Do you ever get a chance? Have you ever met Pocahontas at Walt Disney World?
Well, when Pocahontas came out in 1995, we actually came down to Walt Disney World and the Chinese Man Theater there.
Oh yes.
So we did a parade with Pocahontas, and so we got to do the whole thing, and then we buried a time capsule.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
We're going to open up in after 25 years.
Oh, that is really cool. Wow, man, that almost seems like it's right around the corner, doesn't it?
It is, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Really is, yeah.
All right, so a thing we like to do on the Milo Beasley Show is called the Top 5. All right, so usually it's just a random question. Besides Pocahontas, top 5 favorite Disney princesses.
OMG, really?
I asked the hard-hitting questions here.
Little Mermaid.
All right.
Belle. Let's see. Mulan. Sleeping Beauty. And Cinderella. Yeah.
I actually interviewed Christy Carlson Romano, who portrayed Belle on Broadway a couple months back. It was really cool. Actually, at Fanboy Expo last year. So it's really cool being able to actually come and talk to you. And thank you for taking time and talk to me. Are you on the social media at all? The Twitter, the Facebook, and stuff like that? You have a fan page?
At Irene Bedard 1 is my Twitter. I have an Instagram, which is Irene Bedard, and there's the official Irene Bedard. There's also my production company, Sleeping Lady Films, Waking Giants Productions.
Oh, cool! So you have your own production company.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Wow! So you're busy. Besides just doing the family stuff, you are keeping busy.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak to me and our fans. And don't forget, catch her on the Twitter at Irene Bedard 1, and on the Instagram. You're going to Instagram some stuff from here this weekend, and we'll see you next week. This has been episode number 92 with Irene Bedard. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.